I guess Mario could have been a caster too. Maybe it just doesn't matter, right? It's just whatever you want people to be, because all specials deal magic damage so far. So it's just like whatever you want them to be. So I think we'll just keep going on the Geno thing. My guess is if his base attack is, if his base magic Geno beam is 40, then he's probably gonna have a new spell at some point, and it's gonna be quite strong. And hopefully that'll swing it in the magic favor, in addition to us pumping it, right? Yeah, I think we should make Bowser hit really hard. He seems naturally tanky. Whoops. I probably could be using specials just more in general. Seems unnecessary though. Mario already 11. We're making Mario a punch star. The platforming. Where is that then? Okay. It's a little hard to tell where things are. I just need to use the shadows, I guess. I guess it's more, oh gosh. Yeah, I can definitely see that unguided, because you can just jump forever. And then we've already seen that there's one accessory that boosts, or doesn't boost jump, but it lets you jump on every enemy, right? So I'm guessing there's probably an accessory or something at some point that would let you get bonus damage from jumping or something. Something akin to that, right? Or makes it easier to jump. Some type of jumping accessory. And then from that point forward, you know, you be a jumping champ. I really don't understand where this thing is. So down. I guess I'm just not good at this whole isometric thing. So if left is here, where is that platform then? Let's see if we can get under it so I can understand. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing diagonal down left. I guess just not properly. But yeah, I see what's going on now. Mallow gets XP when he's not in the party. Fascinating. Alright, Mallow's HP is pretty high. I guess we can start making him a magic user. So, what I thought was happening was that these were floating out, like, kind of where my hand is over here. And we were jumping out to them and then back. But what's actually happening is this one is just on the platform here. Yeah, got it. Okay. That was just me not understanding the, like, isometrics. Per usual. So we can attack the camp. Cool, cool. I guess, oh, I was too busy just like staring at the magnificence that was that animation of that dude spitting bullets out of his mouth. That was too much for me, man. Let's get him. I just realized we didn't take a break today. I've been having too much fun with this game. Days like today, I wish I had more than like 2 hours to stream in a night, but it just doesn't work out with the schedule. For those that are new here, I really struggled to find a schedule that worked for me. Went through some, I don't know, I guess you would say life changes. They're really just schedule changes. And my old stream schedules just didn't work anymore, and I kept trying to force them to work anyway. Because we would do like 3 to 5 hours on like random days. And anyway, it wouldn't work. I was trying to force it, and I would either end up miserable, or my wife would end up miserable, or we both would. So kind of took a step back and stopped streaming for a while and got everything settled, right? So that we could get back into the groove. And then what I did was I wrote up a couple different schedules and I just practiced them because we had just gotten a new puppy and that can be a handful. So I essentially just practiced the stream schedule by committing to it and sitting down on my computer and doing something. Most of the time I was actually working on future projects for the stream to make sure that it was sustainable. And you know, I would learn within like a week, oh no, I don't get enough sleep on this schedule or whatnot. Long and the short of it is, after about 30 days on this current schedule, I was a little worried it wouldn't work because I tend to want to do a 3-hour stream at least. I know that's best, but these 2-hour streams more days of the week ended up working out really primo. I got enough sleep. I wasn't like messing up at work, all that sort of stuff. My life was in a good balance, so we picked it up and here we are. I'm really enjoying it. Oldest to youngest. Oh no. I'm guessing they're mixed. Yeah, no problem. You can ask that question, Livewire. I have a really weird job. I work essentially for an internet sales company that sells shop equipment, like automotive lifts and stuff like that, tire changers. And when I was originally hired on, it was to do social media management for them. Nope. Okay. We're gonna have to actually puzzle this out. And long story short, that was like a part-time job that I transitioned into a full-time job for the company. Basically came in and was like, hey, I think I can bring some value here doing some other things just as I watch the company go. And technically my title is IT, but I do a little bit of everything. So I help basically every department. I'm kind of the glue that holds it together some days. That sounds really cocky, but yeah, like I do a little bit of accounting, I do a little bit of operations, and I do a fair bit of IT. So it's a dynamic work day for sure. It's a lot of looking at what's on the table, prioritizing, and getting it done. We run a pretty small crew So not that one. Do we want to just guess at this? I'm trying to remember. This guy looks like he was the last one. And I think this guy was the first one. Nailed it. Nailed it. I actually have a decent memory. Yeah, so that was kind of a vague answer, but I have a weird job for sure. Okay, so that's to continue. Let's check this door first. Oh, is this like an optional boss? Okay, okay. Might as well do a honey syrup as well. But yeah, we'll call it IT. Oh, he wasn't having that. Whoa. Holy butts. Okay, didn't see that coming. So that's his weapon? Dang. So now he officially does more damage, right? Oh nope, he's on an even kill with Mario. Interesting. So chat, if you know, does that trigger if you don't have Bowser in your party? Let's say I brought Mallow, will that still happen? I assume so. Missing out on a weapon would suck. Really nothing over here? That must be for when we fall down. Yep. Okay. Got a thwomp lift and weights or something? Whoa! Wait, I want to go back down. Oh, full heal mushroom, nice. Okay, so this is the way up. Okay. So falling down is definitely a thing here. Alright, I can't wait to see this new animation. Got a friggin' chain chomp as a weapon. Okay. I'm guessing it's right before he throws it. 25 damage, you say? You can definitely miss weapons? Oh, shoot. That is unfortunate. Alright. We'll have to... I guess we can switch at any time, though. So we'll have to really assess some situations here. Assuming we can figure out that something's going to be a weapon. Or that we're in a situation that would call for it. We'll have to dynamically swap. Got it. Alright. Yeah, chain chomp attack is sick. Well, I had mild doubts about keeping Bowser in the party despite his green shell, but no longer. It's definitely the coolest weapon we have. Alright, I accept your hint, Mav. There's one in here for Mario. Well, we can't get rid of Mario. That's actually kind of hard to time. But I'm sure it could be a secret that we don't want to miss. Brutal. It's alright, coins seem to be plentiful. No secret back here? Oh, just kidding, frog coin. Alright, that platform. That's a suspiciously useless platform. Secrets. Why do you exist, platform? What is your purpose? Let's try one more time. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I know what you meant, Mav. I would have explored that platform regardless. Oh, really? It's so weird how some attacks just do 1 and some do like 25. Lucky. I think it goes 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's up, Moon Spartan? I am definitely feeling better. Yeah, I think you can hear it in my voice too. Feeling left. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely one of those sick situations where, like, just sitting down, I feel congested and my throat still hurts a little bit. But I feel pretty good. Like, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like maybe a 7 or an 8. And then when I get up and I move around, that's when it's like, no, actually, you're pretty fatigued. You need to calm it down, sir. But, you know, it's not a big deal. I won't lie to you. I've been pushing it for the stream with the voice. And after the stream's over, I am like, I am messed up. But it's worth it. Hopefully tomorrow my voice will be pretty much back to normal. I don't expect my throat to be perfect. Dang, missed it. Double miss. Triple miss. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, getting a little better each day for sure. I wonder if we just can't hit these unless we do our special. It's looking that way. That is the sickest weapon, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you showing the concern, Moon Spartan. That's cool. These enemies are interesting because they get to go first, and that's so rare. Why am I just suddenly not doing my genotyping right? Hey man, I appreciate you trying and attempting this one first, Moon Spartan. If I wasn't first, don't tell me. She'd be like, absolutely, Raz. Came here first. Tell me those sweet lies, Moon Spartan, just like I know you know how. By the way, Moon Spartan, I saw you, I was lurking in on you today when you started your stream. Ooh, I'm on a bad streak with these. And I saw you were just like doing IRL chat basically while you were watching Rhett and Link. We have very much the same taste in YouTube content. I know we talked about how we both like Christopher Odd. I think I may have heard you talk about one other creator that I was super into. That's a lot of damage. But yeah, Red Link, that's awesome. I'll be honest, I've actually, how do I phrase this? I discovered Rhett and Link somewhere around like season 2. And I of course went back and watched all the ones I missed during the summer breaks. Chugged through those bad boys. But yeah, when they went to their new format, I'm a little iffy. I went from like a die-hard daily part of my morning routine kind of a mythical beast to like a I check out a couple episodes throughout the week kind of mythical beast. That isn't to say that it's not good. Like, I think they're making good content still. I think it's just like almost too much for me. But yeah, what did you feel about the change? I assume you've been watching for a while. Oh, this might kill Mario, real talk. Little Jimmy Fallonish. That's kind of an interesting way to phrase it. It's definitely time to get some healing out here. This is probably the first time we really needed to mass heal, so that's refreshing. I guess we'll just gather the rest of these coins like normal now. Dang, what? I was nailing Gina's. Now I'm kind of off base. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to phrase it, Moon Spartan. Yeah, it definitely feels more produced now, and that makes sense, right? Because they essentially got like new sponsorship, if we want to put it in simple terms. So they've got more money to throw at it, etc. Oh. This guy can hurt, so let's get him first. Yeah, and now it's, you know, it's very formulaic, and I totally understand why they do it. I still like, I support them as creators and them trying to try something new. They're essentially just adapting to the YouTube space. Oh, he's asleep. And like how to actually get your videos trending and get the views and get the next now playing and stuff and all that stuff to generate income, right? So it's like I appreciate the hustle. I'm just unfortunately not a fan of the formula as it is now. It kind of hurts. I mean, after it feels like forever. I don't even know when I started watching Red Link. Certainly years. Felt a little weird to be like, you know what? Unsubscribe. This is weird. It was a sad day. So Moon Spartan, I know you're trying to just chill and relax, and you probably want to go into lurk mode, but I'm gonna ask you one more question. We're gonna try and put the nail in the coffin to see if we're actually the same person here. Are you a fan of the Philip DeFranco show? And if so, how long have you been watching the Philip DeFranco show? This isn't like a street cred thing where I'm gonna be like, I've been watching longer than you, I'm more hipster. Just curious. Because personally, the Philip DeFranco show has been my favorite like YouTube content I think ever. I got on that bandwagon super early in like 2005, late 2005, when he was still doing black and white videos in his douchebag hat. And I think I've watched every single episode ever. I just love that guy. As his content evolved, I appreciated it, and now he's like a trusted news source for me, and that's amazing. The guy who used to bring me Megan Fox Watch is now like an actual, mostly unbiased news source for me, which is crazy. Shout out to the Philip DeFranco show on YouTube. Okay, that's fair enough, Moon Spartan. Yeah. It definitely helps, like, for those of you who don't know, Philip DeFranco now does essentially a 20-minute news show once a day on YouTube, and he'll cover roughly 2 to 3 topics, and his format is, here's an issue that's happening in the news, right? Here is, as unbiased as I can be, each side of the story, because pretty much every side has 2 stories. Here's this side, here's the other side. Now that you know that, tell me how you feel, and then he goes and he tells you his personal opinion, which obviously can be very biased. But he's very clear at like the separation point between what we know as facts and what his opinion is. And then he cites all his sources in his in the doobly-doo down below. So, yeah. If you want to introduce some news to your life and you don't have a favorite news place, highly recommend trying out the Philip DeFranco show. I am that Mario she keeps talking about. Yeah, he's actually kind of on a crusade, I guess you could say, to create a new news station himself. He basically realized that it's really hard to parse through the news day to day. Can we kick these or something? What's my game plan here? Oh, okay. But yeah, so he's, he started on YouTube. He's been a YouTuber since 2005. He's considered one of the OGs of YouTube nowadays. But he's just kind of on a crusade to make news better.